Hey everyone, I'm Lottie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to do a Pilates for strength routine. So you might find when you look at Pilates, oh, it looks really, really easy, but then when you try it, it's like, oh, this is so hard. And that is where that inner strength comes, and where we will be strengthening all those muscles that are quite weak usually, and working your body as a whole. So this might be a really nice exercise to pair with my Pilates for flexibility routine as well. But if you're just focusing on that strength today, then let's get started. So we're gonna start on our hands and knees, and we're gonna do a little kind of press up cobra push through. So we'll be focusing on mobility as well, but keeping the idea of getting nice and strong in the whole body. So just come into your hands and knees, bring your hands slightly in front of your shoulders, or quite a bit way in front of your shoulders actually. And then we're just going to round the back, rock back towards your heels, and then you're going to kind of do like a little snake. So you bend your elbows, you're going to push yourself through and then push up. So we curl the spine, we rock back, and then we snake forward. You're getting nice and low, controlling that movement, and then pushing up evenly on both sides. So we roll back, elbows go out to the side, and then we push up. So it's kind of like you're just grazing the floor and pressing. And actually, quite a lot of the exercises, some of the exercises in this routine are quite inspired by like animal flow, which is quite a popular kind of trendy thing at the moment. But it's basically just movement as well in a kind of animal way. But it's really strengthening, really cool, really good for the mobility too. So let's do one more. Coming forwards and pressing up. Okay, so now we're going to bring the hands underneath your shoulders, and we're just going to take a little hover. So we're going to get nice and strong in that core. We're going to wrap the transverse abdominals in, drawing in through the tummy, nice flat back, and then just find a little hover of your knees off the mat, just off the mat. And then lower the knees down. So drawing the navel towards the spine, drawing the shoulders back, and then nice and strong, hover the knees just off. So just off, just an inch off, no higher. And then lower down. And then this time, we're gonna hover the knees, and then just see if you can float one foot, and then down, and the other foot, and then down, and then bring the knees down. And then we're going to try that same thing. Let's see if we can float one hand. So hover the knees, feeling really strong in that back, in that core, and then just see if you can hover one hand without shifting too much, and then the other hand. And then come down. I find the hands more challenging. So now we're going to try and hover again. And you're going to see if you can float just one, the opposite hand and foot off. So really strengthening. If that's not happening today, just stick with the hover and then bring the knees down. Sit back on your heels now, so you're keeping your toes tucked under. Walk the hands a little bit further forwards. And we're going to do a little shift from here, coming into a plank position. So you're going to just hover the knees off and then shift forwards into a plank. So you might need to bring the hands forwards a bit, the feet back, so you really can find that plank position. And then shift back again into that little hinge, and then forwards. Shift back and forwards. Shift back and forwards. And now we're going to add a little step to one side and back. Step to the other side and back. So nice and strong in those arms, through the front of the legs. And now instead of the foot coming forward, just the knee. So working into that waist. One more on each side. And then bring the knees down. and sit back on the heels. So just take a little rest position. It's quite hard, that last bit. And just roll up slowly, all the way up. And then we're gonna come to our backs. We're gonna come into like a little rolling like a ball position. So your start position here, this is gonna be really strengthening for your abdominals. So we're gonna come into this quite tight position here. And then as you come down, you're gonna hover your legs off, hover your arms off and lower your back down, and then come back up into that rolling like a ball position. So nice and tight. And then again, I'm gonna come down, control it into that low 100 position, and then come up. And again, I'm gonna breathe in, just get nice and straight, and then up. Back and in. 4 more. A clunky hip. Last 3. Use that core to come back up, that strong center. 2 more. And 1 more. All the way in. And rest the feet down. So now we're going to come on to a little bit of strengthening for our sides, the side of the hips, which I think is super challenging. So we're just going to come into a plank position first of all, and then bring one hand into the middle and then twisting into a side plank. So holding it here, pushing the mat away, lifting the hips up, really strengthening from that shoulder all the way down. You can have the feet staggered or stacked. And we're just going to hold it. I'm going to add a little leg raise of this leg. So quite a challenging one. We're going to reach out through that hip, pushing the mat away, feeling that energy from the top of your head going in that direction, your arm going up, and the leg going out to the side. Last 2. Last one, bring the leg in front and then reach back, tap towards the back ankle, and then come back into that plank. So you're doing a little thread the needle, touching through to that back leg and opening up. So really having to zip up through the core, strong through the shoulders, through that side. Last one. And then just bring your knees all the way down. Come back through the center. So other side, coming into that side plank. So actually let's go through the planks. I think that's a better way of getting into that side plank. So step back into your plank, bring one hand into the middle, twist to the side and push the mat away. And then from here we've got those leg raises. So lifting that leg up and down, finding that focus, energy out through the heel and through the head. Two more. Really concentrating. And then put the leg in front and then reach back, cross towards the back, calf and open up. And opening back. This is actually one of my favorite moves. I think it's really fun. So you do a little twist under. Last one. And then come onto that knee, and then use your abdominals to come all the way up. Oh, not too far. So we're going to finish with the push-up. So this comes at the end of the classical Pilates sequence. So we're going to come to standing, and then just come to the back of your mat. Pressing through the back of the mat, pressing through the floor. We're going to roll down. Walk into your plank position, but try and just take 3 steps with those hands to get into that plank position. Do a little press up here. Lift the hips, walk back, and then roll up. And we'll do that 2 more times. Breathe in, breathe out, roll down. So just 3 walks with those hands. 1, 2, 3, if you can. Press up, push the mat away. Raise the hips and walk the hands back quite swiftly. And then roll up. And then 1 more to finish. So strong through the upper body. 1, 2, 3. Little press up. And then pike in here. Walk the hands in towards your feet. And then just take your time to slowly roll up. Just stand in. And then just take a moment to stand nice and tall, pressing the feet down, lengthening up through the top of your head. Really opening up across that chest, feeling strong, down through the floor. Take 1 final deep breath in through your nose and emptying out, relaxing. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you're feeling nice and strong. It was really challenging, especially with those animal flow ones. And I hope that I will see you again for more Pilates soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.